No diamonds. Looks like it's gonna be diamond dust. Okay, some fully dry ice. No gas in it, as you can see. Still got vacuum on it. Well, let's sit about 30-40 minutes, whatever. I'm coming around and tighten all my fittings. Metal shrinks, so you need to tighten it before you put your gas in it. Last grow did not do anything. I'm not sure why. I'm using everything the same way, same weed, same butane. There are a couple of variables that I've been doing different. I've been letting my BHO gas sit in sub-zero. And when I first started doing this in my 90 gram de-waxing column, I don't believe I did that. But I don't think it matters because it's frozen. So it don't matter if it's 1 day frozen or a week frozen. I mean, it's still the same. It's BHO gas, it's frozen anyway, so. But anyway, I'm gonna do one. And the other ones I did like, on 1 pound, I did like 8 freaking cans. Kept running until it's clean. And I'm thinking on this last run, 1 pound, 2 pound that I just did, that I seeded, that looks like micro diamonds are growing, no diamonds are going to form. So I'm not sure, like I said, why they're not growing diamonds. I've done everything the same except for what I mentioned before that. Like my last run I did, the 2 pound, 1 pound that did not form diamonds, I used 3.5 cans. Which kind of, you know, because I thought maybe I used too many cans. But I started looking at my past videos. And that last one I grew, the biggest diamond I ever grew, it was, I think it used like total 8 cans. So I kept flushing it until it just came clear-ish instead of yellow. Like I said, I didn't want to waste anything, but the price of the gas, why not? Means I'm using open blasting, I'm not de-waxing or getting a mister oil on my gas. I'm just open blasting. So we'll see how this works. I'm gonna run 1 pound. This stuff here is the ground up shit that I had grown outside. I did not cure it. I stripped it off the plant, put it in a vacuum seal bag, stuck it in my sub-zero, pulled it out, looked at it. It's kind of black and green. I mean, you can still see trichomes. It wasn't mold or mildew or nothing, but you definitely tell I put fresh, undried buds in there. It's all foxtail and whatnot. But I ground that up into a fine powder, or a powder-ish. And that's what I'm blasting today. All right, open blasting using canned butane gas. I think I found out why my last one didn't grow any diamonds. Last one I only used 3.5, maybe 4 cans. And I watched my previous videos. All of them I used like 7 or 8 cans. So I'm gonna run this, keep filling it full until she cannot take any more gas. I'm wearing my gloves because cans are froze. I'll do shut off a lot of my video. Alright, relieve the pressure off the bottom so I can get some more butane gas in there. That's where I'm sitting at. That's how many cans I went through. And I used just a very little bit out of the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this weed is ground up into powder, so there's going to be less space. So for a loosely packed one, it's probably going to take 7 or 8 cans on a 1 pound de-waxing column. I think that is why my diamonds are not growing into diamonds, is because the last ones I've been doing like 3.5, 4 cans, you know. So we'll see. Anyway, this has some Mr. Oil in it, so it's not processed, it's not refined. But anyway, that's what I got. I got 2 jars. You want these jars half full or less, because when you go to evaporate it down into a thick syrup, you don't want a full jar, because you've got to give lots and lots of room for expansion. And probably what I'll do is when this jar gets full, that other partial can, I'll probably use a quarter of it maybe. So it's 3/4 of full can. I'll run that through after I get this jar full. That will have even 7 cans, or even amount of cans. Instead of 6 and a partial, 6 and a quarter, I'll run 7 through it. I think that is where I'm running trouble not growing diamonds, because I've watched all my videos, and when I put 7 or 8 cans through, you know, sometimes I think one time it's like 9 cans, you know, because it wasn't tightly packed. I'm not letting this sit for, 45 minutes, whatever, like I usually do. So I don't think that's a variable into not making diamonds. Some reason I'm thinking I need to put more gas in there. Of course, more gas, more material washed out maybe, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. We'll see. Anyway, try and grow THCA diamonds. So I went through 7 cans of BHO gas. So this is what I ended up with. 2 separate jars. I'm gonna put in the tap water, not hot water, not even warm, just regular water. Evaporate it down. Also notice lids off, because anytime you put pressure on this, keep that gas from coming out, it's going to raise up the volume in the jar. So lids off. Also, do not turn your back on this. Don't take your eyes off for a second. Starts right, you start seeing bubble up, it'll bubble up fast sometimes. You won't even have a chance. Otherwise, that's why I got that over there. That way I drip it over there. But do not take your eyes off this. Not for 1 millisecond. Also, from time to time, pick these up, move them. If you don't, they will freeze to the bottom of whatever container you got it in. Like I said, right now, you gotta keep your eyeballs on this every second. Because as this outside jar heats up, even though we got snow out here, as soon as this heats up, it's gonna come very, very gaseous, and it's gonna flow out. So keep your eye on it right now. Dump your dry ice out of it. Open up the valve. Open up the top valve. That runs out. That's going to have most of your fats and waxes. If I stopped it right now, that'd be some good shatter. The more you let it drip, the more it thaws out, the more waxes and fats will fall out. But I'll scrape this up, make some shatter out of this. Waste not, want not. Don't keep adding warm water to it. Let it evaporate slowly. I'm going to condense this down to put into a small jar. I use like 7 cans of Whip It, the large cans. And I think that's why my last run didn't make diamonds, because you should be able to make diamonds within a week. You should start seeing diamonds grow. Last run, I only did like 3.5 cans. So this time, I used 7 cans, but my column was packed with a fine ground up bud material stuff. So we'll see how this works. And this is the stuff I ran. That's what I ran right there. Ground up, stems. That'd be my second one. Alright, so 1 o'clock in the morning. Evaporator down. Try and get the ice off of it, off the bottom. But fix to put the lid on it. Set them to sub-zero. Check it a lot. Make sure there's no pressure building up. And leave it in there for a couple days.